Let me go back to Israel, though, for a moment. In terms of looking forward, does it feel like peace to you and to your neighbors? Does it feel like you can exhale?
I'm smiling because this is about the fifth or sixth time I've been asked that question today, including by Israelis, by the way. And it is probably it's a fact. It's the most frequently asked question here. Does it feel like peace? It feels like relief, great relief. I would say vast relief for the return of the hostages. But there are still hostages who haven't been returned. Deceased hostages, but they haven't been returned. And those families are under exquisite pain. And there are tremendous, unknowns. We don't know whether the United States can move toward the next phase of the 20 points, disarming Hamas, how that would be done. We're in a rather unique situation where we have American soldiers on our soil together with troops from some very sometimes hostile countries like France and Spain. Spain's been an anti-Semitic country. We've got troops from Spain here and Jordan who are actually monitoring the IDF. So it's the first time it's ever happened in our history. And we don't know quite what the ramifications of this part yet.
So I heard Nadav Eyal tell Dan Senor that more than 90% of Israelis have returned to their homes in the north, and about 75% of Israelis who were displaced by the initial invasion in the south have returned to their homes. When I say, does it feel like peace, I'm really asking, is Israel back to the Israel I visited a couple of times and you can go from north to south and not really worry about anything and just enjoy a remarkable land? Is that back?
Yes. That is back. That is back. The cafes are full. We're waiting for the tourists to come back. We're already starting to get tourists back. It just happened just literally within a week. International airlines are renewing their flights to and from Tel Aviv. All of that is yes. And Israel today is more secure than it's probably ever been. And we have to acknowledge that. I met a group of people from Chicago last night to whom I had spoken at the end of October in 2023. And I remember getting up in front of this audience in Chicago, and I think I was half dazed and discussing what we were facing both in Gaza, in Lebanon, in Iran, with the Syrian and Iraqi militias, with the Houthi rebels. And I said to this group last night, could you imagine in your wildest dreams, on that night that I spoke to you in Chicago in October 2023, you imagine we'd be sitting here tonight and looking at how the Middle East has been radically transformed and what the possibilities of transformation are even greater now. We could have peace with Lebanon, peace with Syria, peace maybe even with Iran, but certainly peace with Saudi Arabia. And through Saudi Arabia, peace with the entire Sunni world. Who would have imagined that in their wildest dreams in October 2023? And we had to take that moment just to really internalize that.
Yeah, that's miraculous. It's wonderful. And I hope the whole world understands this is a much better place to be than we were 2 years ago.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.